going to talk about dyslexia. I'm going to show you guys a video of how people with dyslexia thought and what people thought about them. It doesn't have audio?
It should try turning it up on the side there.
According to the Dyslexic Research Institution, 10 to 50% of U.S. population has dyslexia, but yet only five out of every 100 dyslexic receive assistance. According to the U.S. National Institution of Health, dyslexia is a learning disability that hinders a person's ability to read, write, spell, and sometimes speak. Dyslexia is mostly common disease in children. Dyslexia can vary from minor people, and the sooner dyslexia is treated, the more favorable the outcomes are for the person. However, it's not too late to help a person with dyslexia and improve their learning skills. Dyslexia is a reading disorder that can be treated by detecting the symptoms on time. There's extra assistance and treatments for the person, and there's ways to support a person with dyslexia. The effects that dyslexia has for a person is their education, their life, their health. You know, they have problems with math and education, and their career. The symptoms for dyslexic people, they have trouble rhyming and separating words that make up spoken words. It involves being able to separate words, matching letters and groups. They have difficulty connecting the sounds of the language with different words. They have a hard time, you know, understanding simple sentences. The truth about dyslexia is broad, you know, simpler by confusing, you know, B with a D. Dyslexia, according to the P, medical health occurs when there's a problem in the area of the brain that helps interpret. It is not caused by vision, but this disorder is specifically a form process problem that does not interfere with one's ability to think or to understand its complex. People with dyslexia are above intelligence. Like you guys saw the famous people that had dyslexia. They overcome it. They're famous and they did a lot of things. The treatments that are for dyslexic people, you could read to them out loud. By them hearing stories and information, it helps them. It's very, helpful for them. There's also a sound hopscotch where you find a space, and you know how the hopscotch, when you guys jump to the number, it's different. It has letters, and you sound out the word. For example, for S, and the kids jumps, and if they get it right, help, say good job, you guys did it. You guys. And there's an example of the hopscotch, how they jumped. A treatment that can also help them is by licking cover write and check. Licking involves, having somebody writing, and they cover the word, and then includes interaction with your fingers so they can know what it means. You cover, this involves covering the word, and it also straightens the visible, the memory. Writing, this improves the stage, and it provides the person, it helps them. Checking, they check the word to see if they have the correct, it's their responsibility, it helps them. Also, the ways to support them is by, so you know how they confuse the D with the B? You could ask them to put their fingers towards their body with their right hand, and you can see it's a B, right? And with their left, it's a D that helps them to, separate, the D from the B, and it helps them. Another way is by providing a word list, and it helps them, it's the words they use, and it helps them a lot when they need it for work and things like that. Dyslexic children need to learn to count forward and backwards by using colorful paper clips, and it helps them, separate with the colors in usage. And to help them from their left foot and right foot, you could use a marker and put an arrow in between them, like in the bottom of the shoe, so they can know, like if they have the correct, shoe on, things like that. People with dyslexia do not see words backwards, but they, in fact, they see the way we see. Dyslexic is simply a term used to describe specific kinds of reading disorders, and it is, they have difficulty reading. Having dyslexia does not mean the child are not bright to learn, but they're high in intelligence. And that's it. Here are some pictures you can see, and those are the famous people.